Hello. Oh, Artemis dropped you off fairly recently. Oh, you're a wonderful bow. Oh, truly, you are marvelous. You are glowing. And I have to say, I'm a really big fan. I've tried my best to try and be, a bit subdued for this because, I didn't want to scare Artemis, leaving her bow with me. But, you do look like you're in a little bit of a rough shape. I've talked to Artemis about this. She is a brilliant hunter. She strikes true. She is a goddess. And to be honest, she is marvelous. But she does have a tendency, I'm sure you're aware, yes, that she is a bit of a loner. Right? She doesn't like to talk to other people. She doesn't like to have help. And whenever she drops you off, she just sort of leaves you here and goes off on her own. I know. And then her payment for me is a fish that she hunted with you. To be honest, I will fry this fish. But to be fair, it's not a proper payment. But regardless, there are a few things that are wrong with you. And, I want to pay respect to you because there is nothing that Artemis could really do. Well, to be fair, Artemis herself could probably conjure a different bow. She could, use her magical powers, her survival skills. She is actually very, very powerful without you. But, she aims true, but she chooses to use you. So you're very special, all right? Okay, well, the things that are wrong with you that I notice is that you need a bit of oiling up. Right, the actual bow part right here, the curved part, it's a little bit dry, a little bit cracked, and then when she goes to pull, it does look a bit. I do worry about you snapping. Right, there's a bit of moss, a bit of sort of fungus that's sort of growing on you. We'll have to shave that off and sort of oil you up a little bit, yes, and then perhaps just fixing up your string a little bit, and then giving you a nice incense, and just making sure that you smell nice and good. But how about we get started here? I can't oil you up quite yet without first taking off some of this nonsense of fungus and in growth. It's almost like she leaves you, right? And she just leaves you in the dirt, and things grow on you. It's kind of upsetting, to be honest. So, I would be upset. I know you don't feel that way. So I do have a nice something to really get it off, all right? So if you could just stay still for me, I'm going to go ahead and there we go. Yes, I'm just trying to get it off right there. Yeah, perfect. Absolutely. I truly wonder what it's like to go hunting with Artemis, because I imagine the stories you could tell.